Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ha-Seong Kim. Hit on the ground, might be two. On a second, they get one, and a run scores on the double play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Nate Cruz. King back to work. Out front and foul to the left side. Now a screamer into the outfield. Dives and makes the catch. Runner at first with 2 away. And now the shortstop, Ha-Seong Kim. On the ground to the left, Cruz. They get the force, and that's the third out.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Cruz measures 6 feet 6 inches, just 19 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Slides for the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. So digging in, Ha-Seong Kim. And a pitch. Out to short, Cruz. Fires across the diamond, and that is that. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. So 2 away with nobody on. And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell, trying to hold a 1-run lead here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Hit hard on the ground to short. Now a jump throw. That's the third out.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Bless him, because the Father never left him. Bless him, he did it for the brethren. I kept it all smiles like Preston when they pressed in with their questions. Come on now,
and next will be the cleanup hitter, Nate Cruz. He's already homered in this game. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 9-2. 1 pitch, 1 swing.
That was a pretty close one until that huge 7th inning really turned things around. The bats just caught on fire, and it seemed like nobody could make it out. Put a lot of runs up, and that propelled them to the win.
The final run score for the ball game. First for the victorious Diamondbacks. 11 runs on 11 innings.
2 outs, runner at first. Nate Cruz now at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. There's a swing and a drive. Isbell going back. That one is gone. He'll touch them all. It's 2-1.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort.
Back to the top of the lineup. Ha-Seong Kim, the next up for the Padres. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Out to short. In plenty of time to first, third out, and that ends the frame.
The batter, the shortstop,
Cruz, just 19 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Bunting, and it's in the air. And there's one away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think
The lefty fires. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind.
Runner on the move, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Check on the runner. Cruz dives back in safely.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning.
Double steal. Into center. Drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And there's one down. So first and second with one gone. Alek Thomas now. On the ground to first. Cronenworth. They get one. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nate Cruz. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one is going to go. Another homer.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
the final run score for the ball game. First
Nate Cruz stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
the shortstop, Nate Cruz.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
Make a great catch like that. It's all about timing the jump. His timing was perfect. Excellent grab.
So the lineup flips over. Ha-Seong Kim, the next up for the Padres. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Ripped to short. They take the force out, and that is that. One left for San Diego, but they're in front. Cruz measures 6 feet 6 inches, just 19 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And that one hammered. That's back. Out of here. That was blasted to the moon. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And a pitch. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. And that is that.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Perdomo headed for the plate. The throw home. But it's offline. He will score. And now they trail by 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So first and second with 2 outs. Christian Walker, the next to hit. 2 outs. Here goes the runner, and they're all loaded up.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Here's Gurriel.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really...
Comes the 0-1. Can't glove it cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. 5 innings complete. It's the Padres 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. One down. Luis Campusano getting ready to hit. The wind and the pitch. On the ground to short. Cruz. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matthew Batson.
2 outs, base is empty. Nate Cruz stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's already homered here in this one. Now fly ball to right center. Snags it on the run. And that ends the inning. So 2 down, and here is Jake Cronenworth.
Jump on him early, right after.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
The pitch. Out to short. Jumps, throws, and the inning is over.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout. I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame for the victorious San Diego Padres: 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 13 runners on base. Time of the ballgame: 3 outs and 2 hits. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Arizona Diamondbacks. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Nate Cruz getting ready to hit.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. And base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now it's Christian Walker. Here comes a pitch. Runner takes off, and there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Carroll, the runner at third. Cruz at second. Walker on at first with 2 down. On the ground. Throws to first in time. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Diamondbacks leave them loaded. They trail in this one 3-0. One gone, runner at first. And now for Seattle, Connor Joe.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Hey, one away. One away.
On the ground, 2 ball. Cruz. There's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mariners 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate.
That one is absolutely belted. 1 runs in. Bangs off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's 4-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So, runner at second, 2 down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Christian Walker. So, RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout.
Runner takes off for third. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to first. Inning over. Although plenty. And a base hit. Around third. Now a long throw home. He scores. It's 9-6.
Comes through with the RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the...
Buddy scrambles back.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Here's Gurriel. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. And he's bottom of the 6th inning. Here's a big power threat. Nate Cruz. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Swung on, belted. Haniger ranging back. And that's a brutal walkway and out of here. He circles the bases. His 52nd home run of the season. It's 12-9.
against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball.
And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Ramon Laureano.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Out to short, Cruz. Gathers and throws to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand, that's it.
Base is empty, 1 away. Nate Cruz stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Next to hit for Arizona, Christian Walker. Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Out at third. And that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
No outs. Runner at first. And now the DH, Luis Rengifo.
Well, he came out clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
And a pitch. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around second is McMahon. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. Amazing. It's 13-12. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Cruz was a big contributor for them in the win. Put together a 5-hit performance, including a homer.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Here's Nico Hoerner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Two out, space is empty. Out to short. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the second. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Nate Cruz. The wind of the pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
And that keeps his hitting streak going. He's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like he is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. And a swing and a miss. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And now it's Christian Walker. Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Batting seven, the center fielder,
Man in scoring position with two away. Here's the center fielder, Alek Thomas. The 1-1. Runner breaks for third. And that one hammered Haniger. Raging back towards the wall. And that one is out of here. So he just clears the wall, and we're level. It's 3-3.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. A hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight. And a really nice home run.
Connor Joe up next for the Mariners. On the ground to the left, Cruz. Fires across the diamond, got the out.
now batting, second baseman, Nico.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom four. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Nate Cruz. And here comes. And that one is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Crushed, left center field. This one's deep, forget it. A gigantic blast. His 53rd homer of the year. It's 3-3.
Fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking at
back here in the desert, and the batter now, Liover Peguero.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Hey, nobody out now.
Out to short, Cruz. Throws across the diamond, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Connor.
One down, And up next for Seattle, Nico Hoerner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The pitch. To first, might be two. Spin, throw, that's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Mariners 3.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate Cruz.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Cruz, in his second season, just 19 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Another homer, his 54th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 6-3.
Up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job of the plate.
Now it's the shortstop, Nate Cruz. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
1-1.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. And now the lefty swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it gets by him. Around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner at third, 2 gone. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Here's a 1-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Mariners 5. Here's Ramon Laureano. Thompson, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. And he hits a ground ball right side, fires to second for 1, to Walker, and that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Now up next for Arizona. Peguero. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So they get 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Through 8 full, it's the Diamondbacks 10 and the Mariners 5. Cruz had a great showing in the win. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the Victoria Diamondbacks. 10 runs, 15 hits, 1 error, 7 runners on base. For the Mariners, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 13 runners on base. Time of ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to sleep, drive home safely.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And now the shortstop, Nate Cruz. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He'll touch them all. So Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. McMahon fires over to first. And there's 2 away. It is interesting, though.
The batter, the shortstop, Nate Cruz.
And a foul ball.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Line drive, base hit. Marte coming home. The throw is offline and he's in to score. And they lead by 4. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now for Seattle, Liover Peguero.
Liover Peguero.
Ripped to short. They get the force, and that is that. Nate Cruz stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's already homered here in this one.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run.
Nice sweep in this series, and you continue playing at home. Everything feels good right now. This is the type of run that you could put together a nice, long winning streak. We'll see if they're able to do it in the next game.
We welcome you to Los Angeles, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts.
The shortstop, Mookie Betts.
The 2-2. Bounced out to short. Fires across the diamond. One up, one down. Back here in L.A., top of the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nate Cruz. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Cruz in his second season, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
That is it. The first baseman, Christian.
Matt McLain steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
The second baseman.
He's someone that you might not describe as having an elite level. Speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a pitch. On the ground, a second, might be two. Base hit! Throw comes into third, and he's in there. A run comes in the play.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside.
Ripped on a line. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Man, he's smoked.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now a chance for Andy Pages. Swing and a ground ball out to short. The throw to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout. His 57th homer of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 3-2. That's their third home run. Front of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long.
So 1 out, nobody on. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Brendan Donovan. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out to short, Cruz. Got him.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now here is Nate Cruz. He's already homered in this game.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
That one is absolutely belted. Hayward going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall. Runner tags at second.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes. After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
Nate Cruz stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Nate Cruz.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And gone! A gigantic blast. His 58th home run of the season. It's 2-0. He absolutely top half of the third inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Nate Cruz. The pitch. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Diamondbacks doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with...
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. His 59th home run of the season. It's 6-5.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that?
One down. And here's the catcher, Diego Cartaya. And the righty deals. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Slice to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail it by 4. It's 9-5. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nate Cruz. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Pitch is in there. 0-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that ball is out of here. And he's gone yard again. Home run number 60 on the year. It's 9-8. Zingy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another.
And now it's Gavin Lux. First and second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Out to short. Cruz. Fires to first on the run. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 9-8. And a pitch. Hit in the air. Center field. Outman sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. Blasted off for 3 homers in the game.
Can't say enough about what he did for them in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for them.
First and second, 1 out. Nate Cruz stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And that one is lifted in the air. Gives chase. Long run. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. That was blasted to the moon. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's a big power threat. Nate Cruz. And a pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His 62nd home. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nate Cruz. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the ditch.
On the ground to third. And that's just foul. Vesia, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That's a laser base hit. The throw into second. Around first, heading for 2. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind.
Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. And he picks it off. Wow. Base is empty, 1 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nate Cruz. That's to third. Knocks it down. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. And they tag him out.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here. And you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.